Me to do you? Do you want me to do you? Hi. 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 That's right.
Of course.
Oh, honey.
It's going well so far. Okay.
I'm so scared every time you put your face on my white shirt.
I am purposely putting my hair on your white shirt.
Oh, you vlogging? Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah, no, I know. What do you think she was saying hi to?
Hi guys. Why is that say still? Hi guys. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the vlog. You may notice a little change of scenery because I am currently in Aberdeen with my two lovely besties, Christy. Hi. And Maddie.
Hi.
We're having a cute little, I was gonna say bookish weekend, but it's not really been that bookish so far. We had great plans to do lots of reading. Christy has about 10 books on a possible TBR, but...
How many pages have you read so far?
Like 20.
It's going well. So I arrived yesterday. You'll have seen the b-roll of me travelling up, and we've just been having like a nice like catch up really since then. We needed time to like chat. We had a lovely chippy outside in the sun for dinner.
Little chipper.
Little chipperoo. This morning we had quite a slow morning. We went into Inverurie, which is like this really cute, it feels like a seaside town, but it's not a seaside town. It feels like a seaside town. We went there.
It's like a Lake District town.
Yeah. Because we had to stock up on hammer beads because we're re-entering our hammer bead era. We're going to a barbecue at Christy's parents, and before the barbecue starts, we're gonna have hammer bead fun, and we're all very excited about it. I also got myself a little iced coffee, which was a great start to the day.
Which you also have b-roll of.
I do!
Many b-roll.
Lots of b-roll. But yeah, I would give you a reading update, but I have no reading update to give you as of yet. I am going to be reading The Serpent and the Wings of Night.
Yeah, it's just so much right to hear. Yeah.
I am going to be reading The Serpent and the Wings of Night.
Which I am very excited about.
This
I
one
think
was...
you should read Fourth Wing.
I also think you should read...
Song.
I think she should also read Fourth Wing, but I think she should read Fourth Wing after she's read Serpents and the Wings of Night.
I would love to read both this weekend so you can both get my reactions, but I just don't see that happening.
You could just vlog you reading Fourth Wing for us to watch.
Yeah, I could do that. But I also brought something to show you. So this morning, Christy had a little project because every time I see her Kindle and her little collage of stickers on it, I get insanely jealous. So I asked her to do mine, and can we just...
You need to straighten your pop socket for it to look cuter.
Can we just appreciate the absolute stunningness of this?
I did it!
It's so freaking cute, and I feel like I'm just going to read on my Kindle at all times now. Although, so far I've done no reading, I've literally just stood and stared at it. It's been great. Wow, we are not in focus.
No.
Hi! There we go.
I'm going to move. Can you cope without me in the background?
Yeah.
Make your life easier.
Anyway, balloons. That is the intro. Oh, also there are lots of balloons because both of these guys had birthdays recently. So it's like a massive birthday sleepover weekend and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, hopefully we will be reading later. Right now we're going to get ready and go to this barbecue and I will give you an update later on. Happy Sunday. We had a lovely time at the barbecue yesterday with Christy's family. Ate some really good barbecue food, had a couple of ciders, did our hammer beads, which was so much fun. I made a little strawberry, which you will have seen. I also made a watermelon, but that one kind of got a little bit smudged when Maddie ironed it for me. I'll maybe show you it later, but it's cute. So I've got like two little fruity things that I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but they're adorable. This morning we've just been having such a chilled day. We've been in the garden because it's nice and sunny in Aberdeen. I hear that it's thunder and lightning back in Glasgow, but not my problem right now. So I have now started The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I'm 16% in and I am obsessed. Can we talk about the fact that I did not realise that this was like a trials based book, and trials are one of my favourite fantasy tropes. I feel like I must have known because I must have read out the blurb when I was doing my June TBR. For some reason it's just not processed at all. And then obviously I looked up while I was reading this like, oh my god, is this tropes based? And Christy's like, have you not heard everyone saying it's like Hunger Games with vampires? No, like I had no idea, and I'm a little bit shook because that basically sounds like my perfect book, and I am even more excited to be reading it now. Like I said, I'm 16% of the way in. We are just about to start the first trial and I am so excited for it. This is such an interesting world so far, like how it all works, because our main character Araya is a human living in a world owned by vampires basically, and her guardian is a vampire who found her when her family were all, we think, murdered, and he's like raised her and trained her so that she can now compete in these trials, and if she wins she will be able to get this gift bestowed upon her by the goddess Nyaxia that will hopefully make her a vampire without any of the life-threatening symptoms you can get during the change, and will also like link her to her guardian Vincent forever so that they are like all powerful. We have met the love interest and I'm obsessed with him. Like when Christy was like trying to get me to read this book, she said that the love interest's entrance is very Elijah from the originals, and if that is not just the most perfect entrance ever. So yeah, obsessed. Cannot wait to see how this continues. It is very dark, like it's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. Some of the concepts that have been brought up already, it's just very violent and dark, but I love that. Obviously you guys know I love that. I just wasn't expecting it to be quite like that. So yeah, obsessed so far. Obviously would love to read a lot more of that. My plan was to read the entire book this weekend. Probably not going to happen now, but you never know. Right now I am gonna go for a little nap, I think, because I'm exhausted. Like, you know when you know the difference between just having like a sleepy, calm, relaxed day and no, my body needs a little bit more sleep before it can function properly? Right now I'm the second one. So I think I'm gonna have just a little hour power nap. Hopefully then once I wake up I can get back into reading because it's so good. Hi guys, happy Monday. Why do I always forget the day? Since I last spoke to you, we have basically just been chilling out and reading, and I've managed to get to the 75% mark of The Serpent and the Wings of Night. Yes, I did just have to check the title. So this is how far through I am. Guys, it's so good. Like, I'm freaking obsessed. Christy is sitting here like grinning right now because she's very happy. I have one complaint that Christy did not notice, and
I feel like you probably shouldn't point it out.
But I feel like I have to.
But like, it's like Maddie was saying, like, if you point it out, people will notice it. But I didn't notice it and I had a great time. But if I noticed it, I might not.
Okay, I won't say what it is, I'll just say...
Yeah.
Okay, so there is one... This happens so much with books. I feel like I'm just the sort of person that always picks up on it. Like if a writer repeats something again and again. Not in terms of like a motif or like a theme or something on purpose. It's just that the author has literally written the same thing about 20 million times. And that's what's happened in this book. There's one line, I swear it's in every freaking chapter. Like, I don't know how many times I've read it. If I went through this and put a tab every time that line was in there, it would be hilarious.
How funny would it be if it was only actually like 5 times?
I swear it's been more than that. I swear she even used it twice, like, in like 2 paragraphs. I was like, yeah, you just told us that. I really wish I tabbed it so that I could prove my point now. But I swear. Anyway, that is my one criticism, and I genuinely think it's like, most people probably won't notice it, but I'm just the sort of person that picks up on stuff like that, which is annoying. But that's not taken away from my enjoyment of the book. I freaking love the book. My main praise is that, you guys know I love trial fantasy. I get to the point where I think there are so many fantasies with trials out there that I'm like, how can they do anything new with trials? Like, surely all of them are just gonna be reminiscent of like another trial. This is so unique.
I'm getting so excited for you to finish it.
Stop. Stop! This is, yeah, these are so unique. Like the trials of this are crazy. Every time I read like the next trial, I'm just like mind blown. I think the 3rd one is my favourite. Yeah, the 3rd one's my favourite, although I still have one more to go. I've still got the 5th trial to go. Yeah. What was your favourite?
I think the 3rd one was probably my favourite, but the 5th one, the 5th one is the 5th one, and when you read it you'll know, but the 3rd one is really good.
The 3rd one is great. Okay, so
I don't want to say too much.
I know. I'm about to, well, I'll be on the 5th one soon. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Rain, the romantic
interest.
Yeah, why did I was gonna say romantic interest, but it sounded wrong. Yeah, romantic interest, love interest, that guy. We love him. He is our favourite ever. I think I've said that about every romantasy that I've read recently, that the love interest is like my new favourite book boyfriend, but seriously, I love him. Also, I do disagree with this being called a romantasy. I will say that, because to me, romantasy is like the main plot is the romance, and the extra plot is like
the politics and stuff.
Yeah, whereas this is more based on the plot and the politics and the action, and then the romance obviously is like an important part of it, but it's not the main aspect of the story. Yeah. So to me, I wouldn't call it a romantasy, but that's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I feel like Ross.
I know.
It's fine.
Fine.
I'm fine. The scene with the mirror.
Oh my god, if you've read this book, The Scene with the Mirror.
The scene with the mirror.
Not okay.
This entire book, not okay.
Not okay. This entire book, I have been squealing. And obviously, like, I can't tell Maddie because Maddie hasn't read it yet. So Christy, I'm just sitting like texting all of the crazy things that are happening, and I just love this. I love the pacing of this, like the way their romance blossoms. This is like
enemies to lovers done at its absolute best.
Literally one of the best enemies to lovers I've ever read. Like, it's done so well, and Christy doesn't like enemies to lovers. The fact that Christy rated this 5 stars,
5 stars,
that tells you something.
Tells you everything.
It's all you need to know. It's all you need to know. But we are going to be leaving soon to go home. We'll be leaving Maddie at the airport and then dropping me at the train station. I stupidly booked a train for like 7:15 because I was like, it'll give me enough time to make sure I'm definitely there, thinking, oh, if I'm earlier I can get another train beforehand, because usually it's like valid on any permitted route. The one I chose, of course, is not, so I'll probably be sitting in Costa for like a couple of hours before my train, and I won't get home until like 11:10, which I love for me. But
you'll finish Serpent and the Wings of Night on the train, and honestly I feel like you should, like, if you can, vlog your reaction, because like even if you could just like set your little get like just get like, I should move over.
Yeah, I feel like we could just hear your voice all the time.
Just get like a little 2-seater and just like put the tray down and just see if you can, because the ending, I'm not ready for the texts when you read it.
I'm not ready. Yeah, I need to try and get my reaction. I do. Yeah, okay. I will try. I'm not going to promise you anything because it might be a really busy train. Yeah. But I'll try my best because we need to see literally like less than 150 pages left. So we're finishing this on the train or in Costa. Yeah. Which could, not sure if that's better or worse. And then I also have the novella that comes between the two of them on my Kindle as well.
6 Scorched Roses.
That's what it's called.
Which, unsure if you're gonna, I will just tell your vlog. Not necessary to read before you read the sequel, but I feel like it adds a lot of like good like backstory to some of the side characters.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Well, I will read it because I want to read everything. In
Before I went to read it, I was like, do I need to read it, or is it like just another thing in the world, or what?
Yeah.
But
so not necessary, but does add to it.
And it's not the same. It's not the same like couple that are in this one. So I feel like a lot of people start it and go, wait, what?
Interesting.
But it's like side characters that you're going to then that are
Okay, I mean, I'm intrigued.
What an eloquent description.
So yeah, we're going to be leaving soon, but I will be doing more reading in Costa and on the train, and I will probably get back to you with a final update tomorrow, because let's face it, I'm not going to do an update at like 11:30 at night.
No. You definitely need to let them know what you think of the ending.
Okay, bye!
Just where he was needed, gleamed in black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. Just what it was needed, gleamed in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice, dead, and in the eyes of time, nobody is losing. The sparrows will be here by dawn. When we finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
As you can probably tell, I am now back in Glasgow. I had the most amazing weekend with my besties. It's honestly wild to me that I met those two through YouTube. It still blows my mind every time I think about it. Like, I talk to them on a daily basis. They are two of my best friends in the entire world, and I forget that we met through YouTube. Like, if I had not started my YouTube channel, there are so many things that I would have missed out on. So much fun, so many opportunities, so many friendships, but the fact that I would not have had those two best friends if I did not start a YouTube channel is just wild to me. So feeling very happy and grateful this week. As you will have seen from the most recent b-roll, I did end up finishing The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent, and I don't think anyone will be surprised to hear that I gave it 5 stars. That book, I was so freaking invested in that book. Those characters, I love them so much. I need to know what happens next. The ending absolutely blew my mind. Once again, you will probably be able to tell that from the footage. I me. I completely forgot I was on a train, to be honest. I completely forgot the camera was on me. I'm a very reactive reader. I always have been. And if I get really invested in a book, I totally just like blot out everything around me and I can't control my reactions at all. So you will have seen me absolutely losing my mind over the ending. Like the last, I don't know, like 50 pages, so much happens. There are so many twists and turns and reveals and my mind is still reeling. If you guys like a good trial-based fantasy, a fantasy with a lot of romance, not quite a romantasy, verging on it but not quite, but a really good enemies to lovers romance with like amazing world building, amazing politics, you need to get on that book because I have no words. My plan is to read the novella that comes between them next, hopefully, and then go on to the second book as well. I'm getting so bad at the minute for reading one book in a series and then going off and reading other things that I'm excited about and then never going back to the series. It's a little bit of a problem and I really would love to fix that, but also there are just so many books in so little time. But anyway, that will conclude this little reading vlog. I think this will be on the shorter side compared to some of my other vlogs recently, but don't worry, there will be another long one coming soon. Let me know what you have been reading over the past week and if you have enjoyed what you've been reading. Give me all the recommendations. If you made it to the end of this video, pop the snake emoji down below for the serpent. Pop it down below just to let me know that you made it to the end of this video and that you enjoyed your time here. As always, if you did enjoy the video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe for more bookish content from me. Comment down below with any of your thoughts and feelings. I do reply to every single comment. I love you all and I will see you in my next one.